Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 1B Plus. As you can see, it is like it used to be, powered by USB, small cable here, stacked with the RaspberryPi Plus with the serial cable, and fischertechnik camera stand with the RaspberryPi Cam or Raspicam. Connected to a network cable, connected with a network cable for VNC, virtual network computing, as well as a band cable to breadboard with quite a bit of electronics, cables, etc., or wires more appropriate. And here are some fischertechnik stuff like an LED and an LDR, light dependent resistor. But that's not what the focus is. Previously I made some videos addressing, controlling the electronics and using this camera for some live streaming. So I used VLC to see what this camera saw, but now my idea is to don't use video but grab images and process them, much like the experiments I do with the fischertechnik TXT controller, if I ever get that working again, that is. So how does this compare to the controller? Well, it runs Linux, and I'm afraid that's all there is to say about it. Completely different, very much different. So let's see what I can do to achieve my goal. And this is then a different view from the computer. VNC, as you can see, with idle editor for Python, terminal, and photo number 3, which actually indicates that I have moved both the Raspberry Pi here and the breadboard towards each other to get a better view. Then minicom serial terminal, which gives the same information as the SSH connection, and then a camera from fischertechnik, with which I get yet a different angle. I have tried to run it, and it says no module named CV, and internet says that import CV is the way to do it, so I will have to install OpenCV first to continue with this, and then it should give for width one of these numbers and height also. So let's see how this ends up. And the installation is quite unexpected. The point is that OpenCV as a library does not exist for the Raspberry Pi, neither the 1, 2, 3 or 4, which means that I have to compile it, which means from the source install on the Raspberry Pi, which takes quite a bit, because let me just remove this because it's not necessary. Here you see OpenCV data and OpenCV doc. I'm not going to use that, but very important is to know how much memory do I have. Since this is Linux, I should be able to use this command, and it says not much. So this is in bytes. It has almost 4K, 500 kilobytes, which I can hardly believe. Is it really that small? That would mean, and I also recommended to clean up the SD card from which I've booted, which would mean that my attempts as such for making a picture and then process it using OpenCV has even stopped before starting. This, so RaspberryVid, VLC stream and start RaspberryVid are exactly doing what it does. It streams video. Now, previously, and let me go back here. So this is to make a photo, which is not a problem because raspistill is a command which comes with Raspberry Pi, because the camera that I'm using here is the Raspicam, which is this little camera, which belongs to the accessories of Raspberry Pi. So, is there another way to do this? Well, I could use C or C++, but even then I don't have OpenCV. So I'll have to figure out something. Or indeed I will install OpenCV. But let me take a look around, because this I had not foreseen. And one of the things that I consider is now just using raspistill with its many options. I already had a look at it, but thought it was fun to program it, but considering that OpenCV is kind of out of my reach as far as the Raspberry Pi 1 goes, why not use many options of raspistill? So this one is already taken. I am about to take another one. So I am using as output photo breadboard will be picture 4, and that as you can see here, a few of the many options: sharpness down to 50, contrast down to 50, brightness down to 20, saturation -50, rotation 270 degrees. So let's see what that gives, and then I'll have to load it in here because it won't be visible at as it goes. And then let me also take the camera, because you will see a red light coming. This is now taking the picture. So now what means taking a picture which is now very much rotated. It's not as bright. It's I didn't expect that one. What is this? Actually looks like one of the USB ports being right there. So, really. To check if that is indeed the case, let's go back to number 3. Okay, I have to load it apparently. 3. Open. And yes, I can see here one of the USB ports. So yes, that means that it is rotated. This one appears here, which is exactly what has happened. No, I want image number 4. And reduce size is because I have blacked out everything. So yes, that is because of the rotation. So in that sense, yes, it works. How do I make more of these? Well, I can put them in a script and then take many pictures with as many of these parameters as needed, as desired. Is that fun? Not quite sure. It's not really programming to my experience, but it can be done. Okay, so despite the fact that I won't get to do what I intended, results can be nice, can be scripted or programmed in a script and be viewed. So let's see next time if I can actually get what I like with the parameters that raspistill offers. For now, thanks for watching this video. If you like more, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. And please consider to support by either becoming a patron or making a donation via either PayPal or IBAN. Yes, this one is going to be continued. For now, have a nice day. Take care. Bye.